I'm Jasmine, the sequel, and I am not relatable. Today we're here to talk about Foodie Beauty's latest Pulp Fiction themed mukbang. I'm in a little bit of a weird mood, I will admit right from the start. I've tried to film this video like 4 or 5 times, but the circumstances of my life means that it just kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed, and now it's late and I'm tired, and I ate chicken tenders and my lipstick came off and it was a whole thing, and then I got some pretty bad news. And a really good old friend of mine, her father has the virus and he's hospitalized. So I'm in a very odd mood right now because I kind of feel like I need to do something that's just normal and regular and not just sit in one place and like stress. So this is a pretty short mukbang, and her food looks okay, to each their own, I suppose, and her hair looks okay, but her shirt looks really nice, and overall she did put an effort, so I'm pretty excited. I'm also hoping that the editing is nicer in this, since it's only like 18 minutes. Maybe she like edited everything down. It's pretty cool. Am I hopeful that it will happen? No, but I'm trying to be optimistic.
Girl, you'll be a woman soon. Please come take my hand. Oh, hello. You must be who my husband, Marcellus Wallace, asked to take me out for a good time.
So I actually really like her look right now. I think the lipstick looks absolutely fantastic on her. The white shirt looks really nice on her too. The darts in the front are giving her figure a lot of structure, which I think it needs, especially as a heavier person. Sometimes you've got rolls. It's harder to distinguish where your waist is, where your chest is. And so I think that really helps her out. The wig is unfortunate, is the best way I can put it. But what I will say is that I think that kind of a cut could look really good on her. Like a little bit of a longer fringe with like hair that cuts her right off at like her shoulders. Because I feel like that hair structure will give her the same sort of structure in her face that the shirt is doing for her body. It will kind of carve out where each individual feature is. And when you've got a round face, which I suffer from also, I think that can really help. The food does not look appealing to me. It's the burger itself looks really, really overcooked, but that's like a preference thing. If it's cooked beyond medium, I will not eat it. At that point, as far as I'm concerned, it's shoe leather. But like to each their own. That's a very, very preference-based thing. The fries look weirdly nice, like very, very symmetrical. So it's implied that they're homemade, but they look very symmetrical to be homemade. So I'm like, low-key a little confused. Is there like a gadget that does that? Probably. There probably is a gadget for everything. I don't have anything like that. I cut mine by hand and they're never even and they all look kind of wonky. So I have no idea. And they look really nice and crispy, which I can never get my fries like that. The milkshake looks great, but I have to ask how many calories are in that, because man, Haagen-Dazs is so calorically dense. Why does she insist on putting like American cheese on everything? Wouldn't provolone or cheddar be a better bet in this situation? I like pepper jack on everything, so like I'm not one to talk, but I kind of feel like American was a mistake.
Some of you, Pulp Fiction is a Quentin Tarantino movie. Came out in '94. It's a classic, cult classic.
Fun fact, I have never seen Pulp Fiction. I know, I'll get to it one day, maybe sometime or another, I don't know. I used to be a big movie TV person, but I'm really not anymore. Like in my 20s, like early 20s, I was like a really big movie person. Now, not so much. I see maybe like 3 movies a year. And I used to love TV, but like I feel like the pandemic has robbed me of that, because now, rather than it being a relaxing thing I like to do at the end of the night, it's the only thing I can do, and I resent it.
What do you think you're doing, Sam? There's no cats in Pulp Fiction. Is there? Well, not you. You don't have a part in this movie. Move. The waiter is actually Steve Buscemi, and I didn't realize that until I watched it again. And Martin, he asked if she wants her shake Martin and Lewis, or something else, which chocolate or vanilla. And she says Martin and Lewis, which because Martin and Lewis, Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin are white guys, so vanilla.
Girl touches her cat, then she touches her food. That's gross. Cats are gross. Don't do that. Ugh, God. Like, do you know cats have toxoplasmosis? This can end very badly, ma'am. I don't know if you know that. Wash your hands. Don't touch a cat when you eat. Also, why don't you just move the little container of ketchup over? I mean, we can't see it anyway because it's hidden by your burger, so it can't possibly be for the visual display.
So, that's what the reasoning behind that was. I didn't know that.
I can hear her poor arms screaming in pain because of that shirt. A little tight around the arms. Still looks lovely on her, but a little tight around the arms.
Beauty bite. Oh my god. I don't have my green screen today. I'm missing one of the clips for it.
I am so thankful that she's using napkins because you guys, if she wasn't, I don't think I could make it through this video. I don't think I could watch it. There's so much happening on that burger between the relish and the ketchup and the whatnot. If it just was smeared all over her face throughout the entire video, I would have just left. Sorry.
This burger is amazing.
Ooh, that burger is overcooked. All right, come on. Hold it together, Jasmine. People can have different choices. We do not judge. We do not judge. Woman up, Jasmine. Woman up.
I used medium ground beef because medium is extra juicy. Has a higher fat content, but I've been taking digestive enzymes called lipase, I think. And it helps you, I don't have a gallbladder. It helps you digest fat. And it's been helping.
Oh, that's like a medium ground. I feel bad for her plumbing. And I mean that both the plumbing in her house and the plumbing that she has internally inside of her stomach. Because your girl doesn't have a gallbladder and I have no idea what she's doing. Now, I know she said she's taking lipase, but I'm going to throw some information up on the screen. Anything over the counter, if you've got a real issue, please talk to your doctor about it. Shit over the counter isn't actually regulated by the FDA. And even in Canada, the only thing they really have to show is that it's not harmful to you. They don't have to show efficacy. So something can be completely useless and you could be taking it. And from my understanding, like the stuff that they have, the enzymes and stuff that they have that are like prescription strength, those are for people who have IBS. She doesn't have IBS. She just eats like garbage and she doesn't have a gallbladder. If she had IBS, those things would help. Or I think the other group of people who the prescription strength stuff helps is people who have like pancreatic issues, pancreatic insufficiencies. Those are the people that it would help. But I don't think that she needs lipase. I think she needs to just eat less fat. My other really big concern is that she's still on medication because of her hysterectomy. And over-the-counter stuff, while not always, can have like negative drug interactions with actual prescription medication. And if you don't know what's exactly in them, and more importantly, I feel like she's ordering these off the internet. They could be from anywhere. We don't know how closely they're regulated. And because they aren't all that well studied, you don't know if they're going to have an adverse reaction with actual prescription medication. It seems like a bad idea to me. She's already in such delicate health conditions most of the time. I don't understand why she doesn't just not do that. Just not eat like garbage. I kind of feel like it shouldn't be that hard, but man, with Chantal sometimes it's just, you might as well be telling sand not to be brown.
I just seasoned it well with salt, accent. I don't know if you know what accent is. I just tried it. It's a food flavor enhancer, has less sodium than salt. and pepper, black pepper, and garlic powder, onion powder, and it's so good.
Pro tip, you should never ever season your beef before you put it on the grill. Like, you can add, if you've got other mix-ins, you can put them all in. I'm not a fan of putting anything into my burger meat itself, but if you want to, go for it. Don't add your salt. When you put your burger on the griddle or the pan or the grill, that's when you should add the salt. Because the salt, if you put it into the meat and you let it sit, salt will actually draw out the moisture from the meat and you'll get a tougher burger.
When you're frying your burger, after it's pretty much cooked, put the lid on. Let the juices steam it.
Why didn't she set up the green screen? Because I kind of feel like the green screen would have added a lot. Like, I feel like her being in an actual diner with that milkshake would have been really, really awesome.
Missing one of the clips for it.
Instead, we have this white wall in the background that kind of looks like reporting from the hospital. Like, it's got a very, very in the afterlife sort of vibe. So if you guys know what's happened to that green screen, please let me know, because I'm very curious if it's met an unfortunate end.
A lot of the videos will be fall or Halloween related, but not all. Some will be regular videos.
I'm really hoping for some non-mukbang content, guys. I feel like anything would be better than just all food all the time.
So yeah, I'm excited. Well, October's here.
Greasy fingers into the ear. Yay.
And the song in the intro, Girl You'll Be a Woman Soon, is in the movie they do the Urge Overkill. Excuse me, version. But it's a Neil Diamond song. And that's really good. You should listen to it.
The burping gets me every single time. I don't understand why she doesn't just cut it out. There's no need to humiliate yourself on the internet. She has a big enough fan base and she has enough feeders watching her that if she just did eating content all of the time, she would still get decent views. You don't have to humiliate yourself on the internet. You don't have to be channeling Nikocado Avocado every single time you're on a mukbang. Please, Chantal, have some decorum.
All right. Oh, excuse me. All right. I gotta go. Mia Wallace has a date with an adrenaline shot. So, it's been fun, and I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me.
Okay, she keeps saying it's been fun, like this is something different, but other than wearing a different outfit, you've literally not changed anything about this content. We got some vague information about the movie, but that was really it. There was nothing else interesting or new or creative in this actual video. I mean, you didn't really even show us the cooking process. I don't know. It just felt sad. This video felt sad. I'm honestly beginning to miss her like made up story times.
This is so fun. I love dressing up and just having fun with my mukbangs or whatever, you know. Not every single video is going to be a mukbang, but a lot of them will be, obviously. But I'm going to try to make them fun, tell a scary story sometimes, or do mysteries, or go to locations that are spooky and whatever and do them. Live dine and drives. I know you guys love those. So yeah.
Why do they have to be mukbangs though? You could just tell a creepy story in a creepy location. You don't have to turn everything into a video about food. So in conclusion, what I would like to say is, while this may have been a mukbang, it definitely wasn't just a straight up banger. This was a slow video, guys. It felt boring. It didn't feel all that inspired. It was just burger and fries and a milkshake, and she dressed up like Uma Thurman. Like, it wasn't, I don't know. I'm hoping that the rest of her videos are a lot more entertaining. I'm hoping that the rest of her videos are a lot more creative, because she said she was planning and she took time off to do just that. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and I'm hoping she can pull it together for the rest of the videos. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you hated it, you can give me a thumbs down. I don't care. Subscribe, comment, do all of that internet-y junk. I'm trying a new thing. I'm asking you guys to do it. I assume if you guys wanted to, you would do it anyway. But hey, if you need me to tell you, please do. It helps save me from the horrors of the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, I am Jasmine. the sequel. And I am not relatable. Peace.